Mike Moore Media.
I'm talking to Lee Mitchell, director of the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. Lee, always good to have you on the program. How you doing?
I'm always happy to be with you, Mike. I'm doing well. Hope you are.
I am indeed. It's our monthly podcast, so let's jump right in. What's happening?
Well, a big thing, I think you've already mentioned it, the Rockingham County Senior Games registration just began yesterday. So for those that's not familiar with Rockingham County Senior Games, it's similar to what a Senior Olympics would be throughout the entire county. So we work together with Garden of Eden and Reedsville Senior Center to host these games, and they've been doing it. I couldn't even tell you how many. I think this is our 52nd year, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Yeah, been going on a long time and always very, very popular. And right there in western Rockingham County, you've had a lot of people involved in that over the years, too, right? Going right to the state level.
Yeah, and that's correct. Now, and just to correct myself, I said 50 is actually 27th year. I got a little bit of myself there, but So we're starting registration. We're going to take registration from February 1st all the way till the end of March, and then we'll begin games on Tuesday, April 18th. And a cool thing this year that we're doing is I know everybody's heard it, but it's the Year of the Trail in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. So we have our big fun walk to open up the games, and we're going to do it here at the Rec Center again. And that's going to be a Year of the Trail event where folks are going to take our 1 mile walk around our track here. So that will be in conjunction with the state of North Carolina for the Year of the Trail. So.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. This is the Year of the Trail. You're right. Now, I'm already thinking ahead. To not get off the subject here, but that nice the trails there at Ferris Memorial Park. But we'll get to that later. Okay.
Yeah. But just a little bit more on senior games. It's anybody who's 50 or better. So I don't, sometimes you throw out that word senior, they just assume that's any folks that's retired. But no, it's anybody that's 50 or better. Mm-hmm. And we'll do anything from we do silver arts, and then we do, you name it, we've done. We do track and field events, swimming, cornhole, pickleball. The best thing you can do is look at our Rockingham County Senior Games Facebook page, and it has a list of all the activities that we do. But if you guys are interested in participating, we would love to have you.
Lots of ways to get involved in that for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And again, if you don't participate and you just want to be a part of the games, we always take volunteers too. So there's plenty of ways that you can be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I hear you.
Now, other things we got going on. A big thing that we got coming up. We're going to the Barn Dinner Theater on February 21st, and we still got 4 spots available. So any folks that want to register, the cost is $80. That includes your transportation out there, the show, and your dinner. So anybody's interested, again, that's Barn Dinner Theater on February 21st.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Other thing we got going on, we got a blood drive on February 7th. We always know how important that is, so let's make sure that we participate in anybody that's willing and can. So that will be from 11:30 till 3:30. We have our craft club on February 16th at 1 p.m. Cost is only $5. They're creating picture frames this go round for Valentine's Day.
Oh, how nice! Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and then another big thing that we got coming up is our DDA Mardi Gras celebration. And most people on here know Mary Martin. If you don't, she'll be happy to tell you who she is. But she's with the Beauty of Madison. They're hosting our Mardi Gras party for DDA. So if you got any adult with disabilities, developmental disabilities that wants to participate, the program is free. We're going to do that on Thursday, February 23rd. That's from 6:30 to 8. And I tell you, that's one of the most rewarding programs that we have here at the Rec. So.
Yes, it certainly is. You're right about that. Yeah, okay. February 23rd, you said on that, okay?
February 23rd. And then the other big things that are coming up is our spring sports registration has begun. So anybody that wants to register for youth baseball, we're going youth t-ball, youth baseball, and youth softball registration. We're also doing youth soccer and youth volleyball. That registration all goes up to the beginning of March. So it's that time of year again. So we need to get everybody signed up and registered for that. We pretty much cover all ages, as young as 3 and go all the way up till high school in some age groups. Mm-hmm. The other sports that we're registering for is we're going to convert our co-ed. We used to do a co-ed adult volleyball. We've seen a big uptick in women's volleyball, and a lot of our co-ed teams is mostly females anyway. So we are converting that over to a women's league. You know, we have our men's basketball league, we have our men's softball league. So now we got a league for the women. So a women's only volleyball league this spring. We're taking registrations for that starting Monday.
Okay, great.
And then the other big thing is our men's basketball, which I know everybody in the community loves to come watch. That begins this Sunday. We have 12 teams. Games begin at 1 p.m. and will run to about 7. Admission's only $2 to get in, $1 for students, and free for seniors.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's a big day on Sunday, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We fill the stands up, and they love it. It's some great basketball being played on those days.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful.
Now, and then the final thing I got is we are looking to switch up our sponsorships. You know, currently what we do is we get sponsors for each season, or we go around and ask folks to sponsor signs that go on the fence, things like that. What we're going to convert ours to is we're trying to get it where we're approaching these businesses one time a year versus season after season. So we're trying to team up with these local businesses to try to do a year-long sponsor opportunity. And what we've done is we broke them up into 5 categories. We have a $1,000 Hall of Fame category, a $750 MVP sponsorship. We have a $500 All-Star sponsorship, a $250 Captain sponsorship, and then a $150 Rookie sponsor. So if you're just looking to sponsor one team, that Rookie sponsorship will cover that. And then if you want to go as high as an All-Star, a Hall of Fame sponsor, you'll get a 4x8 banner on the baseball field over at Jake Atkins Park or Idle. You get a 2x2 banner in the gym. You get 4 individual sponsors for teams throughout the year, and then you'll get be able to get a sponsorship through one of our events like the Fishing Derby or DDA program or our fishing our Dam River boat race.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then we'll also, for those big sponsors, we'll also recognize them with a sponsor plaque and on our social media page. So it's just trying to consolidate that so we don't hit them so much during the year. It's just trying to get it consolidated all into one and give them a bigger bang for their buck. So.
Sure, yeah, sounds like a great idea. I'm looking at that on your Facebook page right now, and so that's a great plan. It sounds like to me to get involved and kind of just do one stop there and takes care of everything. That's
it. It's just try to make it easier on our sponsors, try to make it easier on our staff, and ultimately give them a better package deal, and they know exactly what they're getting off the bat instead of hitting them season by season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good thing going forward.
Okay, sounds good to me.
And then our last thing I got, and I said the last thing was my last thing, but now I got one more. If you notice on our Facebook page, we are revamping our way we do our employee structure here. Mm-hmm. I am actually taking over athletics in addition to my current responsibilities. And what we're doing is it's a similar model to what Eden's Parks and Rec's doing. Is we are bringing in coordinators for each sport. What that's going to do is it's going to give an individual responsibility for one sport instead of trying to give them have to run all the sports at one time. So we're trying to get folks as very familiar and more apt to run one certain sport versus all of them. Mm-hmm. So we're hiring coordinators for every sport that we do. So we're hiring a volleyball coordinator, a cheerleading coordinator, football coordinator, basketball, baseball. Every individual sport we got is going to have its own coordinator, and we're paying them a pretty good sum on that up front to kind of head that up and be that person that face of the program. Because the existing way we used to do it, our athletic director couldn't be everywhere. So now that's going to put somebody that's going to be dedicated to just that one sport. So I'm liking the way the structure is. Mm-hmm. We're going to see how it goes. I think it's going to go real well. We're taking applications through February 15th for anybody that's interested.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, good luck with that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing. So we'll see how our new team will look after going forward.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Always tweaking and fine tuning things to make the program better.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about the community and the kids. So that's our ultimate goal, and we're always going to try to get better. And it's just, we get to the point that there's no way to get better. I never see that happening. So always trying to improve.
Sure. Yeah. Always about the community and the kids. I like it when you say that. Lee, lots going on, it sounds like, and I appreciate the report. Thanks for the update.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike.
All right. Have a good week. We'll talk to you
too.
soon. All right. Bye. That's Lee Mitchell, director of the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. Hope you were listening closely about all of the upcoming programs, senior games, blood drive. That is next Tuesday, the 7th. The trip to the Barn Dinner Theater on the 21st. The Craft Club, the DDA Mardi Gras Party on the 23rd. And then kind of reshaping some of the things with sponsorships and just the way they're doing the different programs there with the athletic department structuring there with the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. You can go to the Facebook page. We mentioned that a couple of times. That's the best source of information to find out what's coming up. That's Facebook, Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. And thanks for your support.